Oh. Turn that down. Right. It's been a long road, but I'm here. Just about. Not exactly in the best way possible, but it's what it is. Should probably actually get rid of that. For now. Just for now. Don't know which one it is. There you go. Been that long. It's been that long. And I've lost everything, so yeah. But welcome everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Whether you're watching this now or later. Oh god. Right. There we go. I think that's there. I just got to put that back. Whoops. There you go. That's about as cack-handed as you're going to get from that. I got there in the end. We're still alive. Just. Hope everyone's doing alright. Hope everyone is doing fine and dandy. Don't know what I'm doing on this stream, but just shut everything off quickly. Hopefully try and move this to a separate one. And then we should be good to go. There you go. And that way then I can have the other stuff on and you'll never know. But yes, there we go. It is awful, it is cack-handed, and it is damn right shoddy. But we're live again. A lot's happened since the last time. I want to go live a lot, but massive computer issues. Basically, I've had a hard drive that... oh, sorry, I'll scroll down a bit. There you go. Perfect. Massive computer issue, meaning that I had a 3 terabyte hard drive filled up with about 2.4 terabytes worth of stuff. Gone. As far as I'm aware, never to be seen again. So, lots happened since I last streamed. But I'm back now. Have a bit of fun. Hopefully as well, with the Wildcats later too, so should all be good. But yeah, stick your questions in. I'll be asking you for some questions as well, because yeah, I don't know what my final team is. That's not going to be my final team. I was just testing things. I thought, could I go heavy in midfield? And how heavy? 312 million midfielders, wildcard game week 1. No KDB at the moment, no Supreme, because he's not. The Man City and Man United games aren't being played this week. So my idea, how good it is, I don't know, was to have just literally just to sort of maybe play out one of them, but see if I can get a team. But now I think I'm just going to go hell bent. I never normally use my wild card anyway. I always use minus points and spread it out. I always end up forcing myself to use it on like 3 or 4 transfers. So I thought I'm going to just go balls deep. Game week 1, splash in on so many 12 million players, and then just swap them all out for the players coming in for City, for United, that way. As then hopefully I can catch a lot of the price rises, because they are going to rise up in price steeply. Yeah, you get a wild card, so the wild card refreshes after every 19 game week. So once you've gone through 19 game weeks, halfway through the season, normally around Christmas time, boom, fresh looking wild card. And I in history, I've never properly used my wild card thinking, oh, I desperately need to use it for transfers. I never let my team get to that point. Just had to respond to the Wildcats group chat, trying to convince Miss Nymphria that we can go live without too much preparation. As long as we've got the OBS stuff done, sorted. Brian, the legend that is Brian. Dinosaur Man Brian. Interesting tactic, but yeah, what else? What else would I do? It's not going to be finalised. What's the Romeo thinking? There's not really much thinking, to be honest. To be perfectly honest with you. The plan was, and I'll just have to get rid of the chat quickly. So it's not a finalised team. So I'll be live now up until about maybe half 7, 8 o'clock. Sorry, got to have my thinking juice. Sex on the beach. Oh, when you make a cocktail perfect. Oh, yeah. Anyway, the plan was, was to go sort of heavy in the midfield and basically just game week 1 wildcard. Romeo's in there because he's 4.5. And I didn't realise that I'd left myself a bit bare, so I think I'm going to struggle to get 3 12 million midfielders in. But the plan was, so let's say the plan was, you can pretty much tell the team from here anyway. Have these lot in, and then once game week 1 deadline is there, activate the wild card. Goodbye Aubameyang, goodbye Mane, goodbye Salah, any others that I need to get rid of, and just absolutely slobber my team of Man United and Man City players, because I know their prices are going to go up and up and up, because of the fact De Bruyne was owned by 65% of players before we found out that they're missing game week 1. 28%. Now, there's not many dead teams that start from game week 1 and just don't. There's people that have, like, what do you call it? Zombie teams, set and forget. He is going to be one that is going to go up. You look at Sterling as well. Sterling's on 3.9% for a £12 million midfielder. The Nappy Rash, 5.3%. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. And probably even Jack Grealish as well. Jack Grealish, he's not playing game week 1. Strange. But yeah, that's the reasoning behind it. The only problem was I was pissing about with it. I thought I'm just going to set my team just in case. And yeah, Romeo was just 4.5. I thought I was going to go Stevens. I thought I'd change it up. The only way it'd work, I think, is if we get rid of Trent AA. Then we can afford to get a couple more defenders in for game week 1. And that's the thing, I didn't even look at the defenders for game week 1, so you still got players like Ayling in there that are away to Liverpool. You're not going to bank on them too much, are you? So that was the thinking, basically, Brian. But yeah, it's still going to change. It will change throughout this stream. And the best thing is, it will change throughout the Wildcat stream later. Because the Wildcats are streaming. I'm guilt-tripping people into doing a stream. Should all be fun though. All be very fun. But I hope everyone's had a wonderful Friday though. Yeah, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I mean, FPL Twitter is a horrifically toxic place. Whether it's people in the community, fans, whatever. The minute you say something that's against the grain. That's why I really didn't bother with Twitter. I could have, when I was doing FPL content, I could have properly gone on and promoted with Twitter, but I didn't see the point because I enjoy the YouTube sphere when I have stupid ideas. There's a bit of banter in the comments, that's it. But in Twitter, if you have a really weird out there idea, all of a sudden, you get absolutely annihilated by everyone as if you're thick. You know, I've had some out there ideas that have failed. I've had some out there ideas that have actually gone really super duper. So, yeah, and I do agree though that, yeah, they are writing them off. I think it is a bit of a dud. You can either choose to sort of maybe just bide your time, try and get as many points as you can, and then go forward from there, or do what I do. Game week 1, wild card after that. As I say, I never really use my wild card. The first wild card, I never really use it. I always end up just panic using it around Christmas time, thinking, oh, I've got a wild, I don't really want to just leave the wild card and not use it. I might as well just use it. Why? I never normally use it. If I'm going to get team players out, I'll just gradually do it with -4s or save the transfers. May as well just do this. Oh, yeah, that is the spot. Yummy. Oh, yeah. I've gone Pavetta. Who's Pavetta? I'll have seen him more. Who's Pavetta? What team does Pavetta play for? Am I missing something here? I'm assuming he's come up. Is it this one? Who else came up? It was the Bromwich. It was the Fulham. Is he on this one? No. Must be missing something. Unless Leeds have got him. Oh, there he is. I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. Not a clue who he is. I just found him. Yeah. I think I could. I was playing FPL before chips were in there. But, obviously the wild card was there when I started playing, but before major chips were there, never affected me. Last season, at the end of the last season, post COVID, I forgot to use my my chips. So I used free hit on the last game week because I was meant to do it 2 game weeks before, and then at 2 separate occasions I meant to use it. Forgot both times. So yeah, I'm not a big one for remembering those sort of things, but you never know. New year, new me. And all that. I'm just thinking, if I am to get this to work, we've got a target game week 1. I worry for Spurs now Everton made a few good signings. I'd say these 3 are set. Trent AA, Justin and Walker-Peters. Webster and Ayling, maybe not. So, to the transfers page. We've got to try and make this work, I say. Whilst people are still in the chat, get your questions in. Anyone that's here, welcome along. Oh, Nicholas Canavo. Shaw and Souček or Wan-Bissaka and Basuma /Reed /Gordon. I like Souček. Luke Shaw. I've got a feeling United have signed cover there, haven't they? Or have they? Or they're going to, or... No, they haven't. Don't know what planet I'm on. Yeah, if Shaw plays, I like the looks of that. I like the looks of that. If Shaw plays, I like that. And Souček as well. And what was the other stuff? Or Wan-Bissaka and Basuma, or Reed, or Gordon. Wan-Bissaka's a bit more expensive, but he's going to be guaranteed to start. That's the positive with him. Basuma, Reed, or Gordon. Who does Gordon play for, first of all? I don't actually know who Basuma plays for. All I know is that Reed is at Fulham. And that could be a good choice. But, I look at the midfield from last year. I've always liked the midfielders from Fulham, and they have barely changed in the last few years. But... Harry signed for Man City in January. Can play either wing or attacking midfield. Short minutes to myself. Yeah, I'm not too sure on Poveda. But yeah, I'd prefer if it's Shaw's guaranteed, Shaw and Souček all the way. So I really like Souček. Yeah. But if we're going to make this work, but choose your question though. Thank you very, very much. Any more questions? Feel free to chuck them in. I'm here for until about 8, and then the Wildcats will be live. Way! Oh, sorry, the Wildcats will be live. Way! There you go. Gordon is at Everton, and I just refreshed the page by accident. Gordon is at Everton. Basuma is at... Oh yes, that's right. Basuma at Brighton. Should have got that. Come on, Kurt. Yeah, no, I still prefer either those first 2 options because Souček has improved a lot, and if Shaw's guaranteed, and I think it's a no-brainer for the first one. But I like Souček. Others do not. I will get some epidemic sound up as well. Because I turned that off trying to change the web pages by accident. How's that for sound? Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Yeah, if we're going to get this to work, what I want to do... Did I just switch the thing as well? No, it's just my computer playing silly buggers. We need to rid of Ayling and Webster. Now, looking at the fixtures, is there a fixture there that we can get money off of Spurs? Are you confident in another keeper? I'm not. Do I think I can beat the other Wildcats this year? No. I know I will beat the Wildcats this year. Only joking, of course. Please, lads, does Thomas get many minutes for Leicester this season? Let's have a look at him. Let's get rid of... Why am I still on Fulham? Thomas, where are you? There you are. I mean, it all depends on injuries. At the moment, Evans, Pereira, Benkovic, all out. Although Benkovic, I don't think was going to do much anyway. Looking at him. Fuchs struggling, Morgan struggling. The chance is there for him. So, could well do. But I think if he's 4.5, Justin's guaranteed to play until Pereira's back, which is 1st of October. You may as well just stick Justin in for now, for the short term. I think he's more guaranteed than Thomas. I could be wrong, but... Right. Brian Ewell, McCarthy is 4.5 or Leno is 5? It's just Arsenal. Fulham know how to attack, Arsenal know how to concede. Fulham know how to concede, Arsenal know how to attack. The only negative with that. Probably like a pig. I'm starving. I would say Schmeichel is 5.5. Goodness me. It's going to have to be McCarthy then, I reckon. But then Walker-Peters. Do we go double Southampton? Are we that confident? I bet Dubravka's expensive as well, isn't he? Oh, he's Indian, yeah. Oh, Darlow's 5 as well? That's nonsense. So basically, Dubravka's injured for the season. And I thought, oh, we've got a Newcastle who weren't half bad. We've got to make sure they don't get loads of people. I'll just put Darlow at 5 million. Why stick with 5 million? Look at that! He hasn't played the last 2 freaking seasons. Jesus, man. That's ridiculous, that. What a joke. It might have to be Leno then. Might have to be Leno. That's worrying. Really worrying. Don't know who else we could have that's cheaper. That's the thing. No, I don't think I think he was signed purely as cover. Purely as cover for me. Don't know how serious Dubravka's injury is, but I'm assuming it's got to be semi-serious. Curious though, if we're going to go with a risk, I mean, this whole thing is a risk. Gator's 5 as well. Oh, what have they done with the keepers this year? Goodness me, everything's 5 or above. Can we bench both keepers? Oh, goodness me. Can't believe that. Genuinely stunned. Yeah, if you're going to do it all season, Ryan's not bad. And set and forget is the way to go because... I mean, I was... Probably... I was on the trend of having 2 4.5s and then swapping them, but then you always end up getting it wrong. You've got to have a set and forget. Ryan's not a bad one because he will get clean sheets and also get save points. That's important. Real important. So McCarthy's 4.5 then, I'm assuming. Argument's sake, let's just stick him in. And then we're going to have a look at £4 million defenders. Ferguson's injured. Potentially go some Braithwaite. Someone like Ben Johnson. Got a feeling he could be sharing the right back role. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's it though. That's it. But that would then give us, if we just stick with this for now. So all three. Get rid of you. We can't get rid of you yet. So we need another striker then. Or a 4th defender. Just realised that. Because we've got a Vasilev or a 2nd striker. Who have we got? How much money have we got? We've got 2 million. So let's say we want to get rid of Vasilev and Romeu. So we can potentially go up to 5.5 for each. Yeah. In midfielders, I know there'll be some options there for 5 million. Not many. There'll be some. We need to focus on the striker first, though. That's me thoughts. I think they're going to concede against West Ham. That's the problem. They can get attacking returns, 100%, but I think they're going to concede against West Ham. As a hiccup. So I'm assuming there's nothing for 5.5. I mean Shane Long, but nothing that turns me on. The only other potential is that we risk it with Park Life. Unless we just go a little bit cheaper on one of these players. Can't find Liverpool. Oh, there they are. Yeah, Leeds. There we go. Because my thinking is we've got to get some Arsenal coverage in there. Mane goes out. Oh, we've got some Arsenal coverage. Some more Arsenal coverage then. Chelsea coverage potentially. Then also with that, we can get some Newcastle coverage, and we've got Wilson in there already. Oh, I'm rubbish at this, aren't I? Oh, Christ. There we go. Two Bournemouth players. Bournemouth were the kryptonite to West Ham. Then was it Chelsea? We could go Timo. Gives us 7.5 in midfield. Sorted by price. Let's see what 7.5 midfielders we have. Not many. We could go Bergwijn. Didn't play much last season. Risk it with James. Will he have enough time to get himself fit, ready, and playing in the style that they want? Who knows? Who knows? And Ketia. Is he going to play though? That's the problem. He's 8 million, isn't he? Oh, Willian and Pepe are 8 million. Ratatouille. Damn it. Damn it. So, okay, let's go for this then. Who's most selected? Saint Maximin. Is that just because he's got a bit of a hairstyle and he's quick? Now he could be an option. I like him. And Bryson will sit in at home. Rodriguez is my sort of punt. It's just, has he joined with enough time to get himself acquainted with the way Ancelotti plays? That's the thing I want to look at. I don't think he has. Personally. Turn that down a bit. It was overpowering. I'm just not set on anything at the moment. Just not set. Rice highly owned. Again, he's quick. He's quick. Pretty much it. It's exciting. But wasn't a bad last season, but potentially also people are looking at it thinking, why Sheffield United is they play wing backs, there's a chance he could get behind the wing backs on the counter attack a few times. Maybe. That could be the thinking. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't have him. Not for this week, at least. Not for this week. How much is Lucas? Let's have a look at Spurs. Again, I haven't looked at Spurs much at all. Lucas is 7. So that could be an option. That actually isn't a bad shout there, Brian. 8 facts. Welcome back, 8 facts. Game week 1, 3-4-3. Oh, multiple game weeks, blimey. McCarthy or Robbo. That's one thing we could do. We could put Robbo in for Trent this week. For a bit more extra cash. Let's have a look. So, McCarthy, Robbo, Stevens, Justin, Vice, Mane, Captain Orba, Son, Pereira, and Wilson, Werner, Mitro, with Areola, Mitchell, Stevens and Taylor. I'm assuming on the bench. Game week 2 is 3-4-3 still. Areola, Robbo, Stevens, Taylor, Rashford, Orba, Vice Captain, keeping Orba. I like that. KDB Captain, Pereira. And then Wilson, Werner and Mitro up top. Looks good. I like a man that isn't transferring out Orba. However, I am considering it myself. Oh no. That looks very good. Yeah, I'm thinking potentially we just take a bit of a risk, go Robbo. Because he gives us that bit more money. And it's differential compared to Trent. That way I've got Son. And then we can go on Willian, who surely is bound to start. And I think I've got that right now. Yeah, so Werner comes in for Mitchell. We haven't got a bench for this week. I think I've got Ayling out here. This week, definitely. Don't want Ayling. Hopefully not ever, but... Hey, my leaders look good. I've been unbiased before Sheffield United. I've got to be unbiased again. So that'll be the team that we go with then. Captain Albert. Vice Captain maybe Robbo. Vice Captain probably just be safe and stick it on Salah. Could go even ballsier. Triple Captain this week. Go massive. Depending on how drunk I get tonight. Might do that on a second stream I'm part of, which is Wildcats later on. Then he becomes Man City. Another thing. Fulham away, West Ham at home. They're two glorious fixtures. And he's hardly owned now, but that will soar down because people will think, oh, got to get Man City, got to get Man United in. But West Ham at home, I mean, it's just... For me, it's a no-brainer, but... Ayo. Ayo. Mark Graham, welcome along. Not sure if Fraser will start. That's a good point, actually. That is a very good point. I didn't think about that. We're in a Sky team. I can't do more than one team. I don't do the Champions League stuff because of that. I've struggled to keep on track of it. Yum. Let's judge that bit. That was a good point. So if we get rid of Fraser, we've got 6 million. Who do we go with? Let's sort by price. Obviously, the banging option, we could go Saint-Maximin for the coverage against West Ham. Something like that. Scrolling down these, none of these look good. Potentially we could risk it with Pereira, but the Bromwich go home to Leicester. Yeah, I've got Wilson. I thought I'd go with both because I know, speaking to well, I've got a few West Ham fans. I think they've been haunted by Bournemouth attackers far too much. So actually, think about it. If we go... Where are you, pal? Alain Saint-Maximin. That way we can get Trent back in. And we've got double Newcastle coverage for West Ham then. And we've got Trent in. How does that work? That looks good to me. And we've got Johnson and Mitchell on the bench. All of these 11 should play. For me, that's looking quite good now. Yeah, Sky is very weird. It's very different. Because I watched a lot of the... before I had my Saturdays all booked up with streaming or football or cricket, I'd always watch Soccer AM. And before that, they had this fantasy thing. I think it was that, or sometime during the week, they had a fantasy thing. And I never used to understand it. But, hey-oh. Hey-ho. That's set in stone then. Did I properly change that? Yeah, it's all good. All good. That's the team sorted. Now I can sit here, get drunk, and have fun on Wildcats. I'm thinking as well, for people that are here, I'm going to tune in around 8:30, hopefully, all things considered going well this side of things. I'll be going live with the FPL Wildcats. I'm thinking I'd like to get the likes in on the Wildcats. So, here is this, right? For every 10 likes, I'll do a shot of Sambuca. Or 15. Not sure if 10 will be enough. I need to have a look at the previous likes on streams and see. I'll do something like that, have a bit of fun. One day away, that way I'm more likely to do something stupid with my team, like this. Oh, sorry, I've already done something stupid. 8 Facts loves the Arsenal double up. Exactly, you've got to take risks. Like I say, if I think about this now, I'd be gutted if I bottled out of this and then said, oh, you know what, I'll just play it safe, I'll use my wildcard at some point, and then get to game week 18 just after Christmas on Boxing Day thinking, oh, bollocks, I've not used my wildcard. Just sitting there thinking, oh, I've got a wildcard card now for 2 players. When in reality I had a bank's transfer anyway. Seems a bit rubbish to me. So, use it early. Get it out to here. Alternatively, for every 10 likes, press do a shot Sambuca. Oh. I'll put it to the guys in the group chat, shall we? I'll put it to the guys in the group chat. Sounds good. I'll finish my stream at 8. All ideas welcome. I'll see what they come up with, and then we'll go on. St. Max and AAA, yeah. So, Mark Graham taking a punt and bench boosting game week 1. What? Bench boosting? I've struggled to get 11 players in that are looking good. You found 14. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, the problem is though, you don't... As much as not worrying about it would be good, And I understand that point of view, and yeah, that is a real good idea. The only problem is that you've then got to find 14 players, and for me personally, I would go triple captain this week on Aubameyang. That'd be it. That would be it, unfortunately. But hey, this channel is got a history of me making ridiculously ballsy moves. Or as Mourinho would say, big balls. So go for it. Why not? Don't let your dreams be dreams. 15, yeah, of course it's 15, yeah. I forget about the goalkeeper. I look at the starting 11, then the 3 outfield players on the bench, and I'm like, 14, 15. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense now. Phil Foden. He's got a blank game week 1 on what he did. Pff, footballers are footballers. Weird enough you say that, my friends. Mr. Nair. Because I've actually considered that. And that is one thing that, depending on how much alcohol is consumed tonight, by the way. Oh, it's so good when it comes off. Grenadine's so much better than cranberry juice. I would end up doing that. Problem is, though, is that you're going off sort of very limited pre-season or weird pre-season, so there's not really much to go on when it comes to trying to guess. But no, it's definitely something I've considered. Definitely something I've considered. Because imagine if that pays off as well. I'll go down in folklore. Respect me. For I am your FPL king. Normally I do, but if I can have a look back on previous game weeks of last few seasons, I'm almost sure my triple captain and double game weeks has been pants. 2 and a 5 or something like that. Oh. This year it's different. I'm pretty sure I used my triple captain on Danny Ings when he scored a goal and missed a penalty. Damn it. Foden, yeah, I wasn't even looking at Greenwood to be fair, but Foden, yeah, I think that rules Foden out pretty much instantly. You never know. Pep Roulette could come out and throw another curveball. Oh yeah. I need to do a Premier League predictions video. Should we do that now? Shall we do that now? Do a really shoddy version, that way I can clip it up and post it as a video later on for more views. Eh? Good idea. I'm full of them. I might do that. Might do to FPL for another 10 minutes. And then we're going to talk through Premier League predictions. And we'll see. In which case, if and when we do Premier League predictions, for everyone that wants to stay around in the chat for that, I'll go through positions from bottom to top, and I want to see what you guys put as well. For now, though, FPL. And a bit of dancing. Aqua Lacqua. Yo. Yo. I'm a pig. I did one briefly the other night on the BBC Sport. I wonder if they've actually got that still. Open up a new tab. BBC Sport. Why are we doing all the cricket, actually? Oh. Not very good. Jesus. Fell to pieces. Virat Beelings is in. Yeah, I had a predictor. Oh, it's lagging my computer again. Oh no. I have to get on Task Manager and start killing things. Please let me know if the stream's still there. If you're still here, then that's good. Scott, I hope it doesn't die. Right, anyway. There we go. They've got it. It's not going to look good. Ha! But nothing on this channel looks good anymore. Dropped a sub. Yeah, well, Aqua. I was over that 5k mark, but I stopped due to personal stuff going on behind the scenes and also my computer breaking. So, yeah, thanks for giving another sub though. My aim is not for subs, really. I'm quite often over on Twitch, but to have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fun, that's the most important thing. But thank you for the sub, though. It is very much appreciated. That's the dreams, though, 8 facts. Using triple caps on Aguero, hat-trick and assist. Like using triple caps on Salah when he scored 4 or 5 against Watford. That's what dreams are made of. Who were the best players point-wise in every position at the end of the season? Don't know. Let's have a look. You got Pope, 5.5, 170. Trent AA, 7.5 to 10. KDB, 251, 11.5. And also Vardy, 210 at 10 million. That's who you're looking at. Back at 5k. Hey, for like the 5th time we've gone back to 5k because people see me upload and think, oh yeah, he's back, I'll subscribe. And people think, oh Christ, I'm still subbed to him. So you get a mixture of both. Is it looking here, but the picture is frozen? Is it? It looks good to me. Unless that was a while back. Might be the only person without Alba or Salah or Mana. Well, I mean, no problem with it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I just think we sorry, I got distracted. I just think I always want marquee players. I never go without marquee player, whether it's a good goalkeeper, defender, midfielder or attacker. There's always at least one midfielder or attacker that I generally go with. It just feels oh, that was a while ago, right? Okay, probably on BBC Sport. That's not good. But yeah, it's my personal things that I always want a marquee player because they're at the price for a reason. They score lots of points. But then if you don't like it, it's also that is also personal preference, isn't it? So. Well, before my computer froze and destroyed my hard drive of over 2 terabytes worth of files and photos and everything, I was going to do fun little videos on things I'd add to FPL to make it better. Because I think it was one of the Jeffers Corners ones. I thought, you know what? There's things like that, and I thought a good one would be the not unlimited price, but sort of the 200 million one. Something like that would be a bit of fun for a game week. But never see light of day because it was the idea was on a spreadsheet. Some of them were recorded. Hard drive went kaput. Everything's gone. Yay! Unbelievable. Anyway, shall we get on with some Premier League predictions? Let's go on with some Premier League predictions. So the hope is that we're going to do this, and then Clever Clogs here, the opposite of Clever Clogs, by the way, I do apologise, is hopefully going to find a way to clip this and put it in his own YouTube video before the season gets underway, which is 12:30 on Saturday morning. So, in terms of that, let's go ahead. So I need you guys in the chat. Finish your mouthful first. As we go through the positions, I want you guys put in where you'd put teams or who you'd put down there. And if anything goes wrong, then also tell me because it's most likely going to go wrong. But let's try it. Let's try it. We're going to start down low. Relegation zone. Dead last. In fact, who do we think? Joe. Talking about the West Ham fan that dislikes Bournemouth attackers, and up he appears. 20th West Ham, feeling confident, Joe. I like it. For me, looking at these teams, I think Palace have got to be finishing last. I think they've been pants. I think Hodgson's becoming a bit of a dinosaur now, a bit like the spiral Roy Hughes. Mark Hughes went on a few years ago. Nice bloke, done his time, but time to step away. As I eat. Sorry, YouTube. 19th. West Brom. They're going to be around there. They're going to be around there. So I think they've got to be down there. And 18th. Who do I think is going to finish 18th? Normally I put some thought into this. This is no thought. That's not so totally tipsy Kurt. He's drank barely any of his Sex on the Beach. Gotta drink it though. Who do I think are going to be down there? Personally, looking at all these teams, I'm going to go a bit of a hard one. Burnley strapped for cash, looking to sell Tarkowski. I just think they could surprise people and go down. That's what I've got at the bottom. Bottom three. Palace. Dirty, scummy Palace. West Brom. Boing Boing Baggies going up and back down again. And in Burnley, their long stay in the Premier League will be over just so the fact they're a bit cash strapped. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. Brighton will be down there. Burnley will scrape through. It's Daichi. What am I talking about? And then this becomes a bit easier. We'll do a few more and then stop for discussion. West Ham will finish there. Closely followed by Villa. Closely followed by Fulham. I do think Fulham have made some improvements. I think Villa were unlucky with injuries, so you can't discount them. Doesn't I haven't missed anyone? Leeds potentially, but I don't think they'll finish that low. The next one I think has got to be Southampton. Haven't made too many changes that I'm aware of, which is always a sign. And in 12th, we'll stop on 12th. Where are they? Where are they? Newcastle. Do enough to stay up, but again, the takeover, will they, won't they? Could that affect them? I reckon so. There we go. Deitch will leave Burnley and go to West Ham within a year. God. As if your Route 1 football with Aladici wasn't enough, thinking all of a sudden we need to upgrade them. I would have said Leeds' team is vastly overrated, but I just think the signings they've made, it's not bad. It's not bad, I have to admit. And you don't want to fall into the trap of doing the same thing. I've done the same thing with Sheffield United. I've done the same thing with Wolves. Think, oh yeah, they've bought a lot of new players. They won't gel. They're not Premier League ready. They haven't adapted to the league. They'll go down. And all of a sudden, make good signings. Oh, look at that. But, just a thought. Yeah, that's where I head off so far. That is how we do so far. Palace, bottom. Dirty, scummy Palace, down. Boing Boing Baggies have gone up and then back down. And Brighton complete the bottom three. In terms of the lower table finishing, probably goes from Fulham downwards. So, I'd say these two will be relegated before the end of the season. It'll be a fight between everyone up till Fulham. So, Brighton, Burnley, West Ham, Aston Villa and Fulham. But I think that's where they'll finish. Personally. Then you've got Southampton. Again, could be lower, but I mean, Hasenhüttl's not done too bad. Especially since a 9-0 and I called for his head and everyone else called for his head. He's not done too bad to recover from a 9-0 loss and keeping his job as well. So yeah. That's where we're at. 11th. It's pretty self-explanatory here. I think Leeds come in 11th. Nothing higher. Don't think the teams are as good as United. I don't think they're as well packed. I think they have got potential to be done on the counter quite a bit. That's why I feel. I think I've been kind to Leeds. But there you go. In 10th, Sheffield United. Bit of a rivalry. Sheffield United pipping Leeds to the top half finish. Again, they won't go down. They won't do as well this season, but they won't go anywhere near relegation. So 10th is a nice finish for them. Get them settled in the Premier League. Improve the squad, which they have done. Keep on going. That's the way they'll stay in the Premier League. As all teams from Yorkshire should be doing. Leeds should be doing that as well. And then when we get up there, if we don't go down, we'll do the same. I laugh because we won't get up there in the first place to do that. And if we did get up there, we wouldn't do that. We missed our chance. It's alright. It's alright. I'm over it. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. GSB will throw Moyes under the bus. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Right, no. Next, Everton. Made a few good signings, but I mean, what do you expect? Nothing too good. Next is going to be probably Wolves. I would say. I mean, I don't know why it was always going to be Wolves. Oh, the likes is more for the Wildcats stream later, but if you guys want 15 likes here, I'll do a shot of Sambuca if you get up to 15. Yeah, 100%. But that's more for the Wildcats. But if we get it here, I'll do it. But the Wildcats, yeah, every 15 likes. I also do it here, but it won't carry over. So if we get 14 here, just have to go with it. Be a bit unfortunate, but hey ho. Right, here's where things get interesting. The top 7 is going to be hard to predict. Very hard to predict. Because they're all very, very close together. And no matter where you put them, someone's going to think Chelsea will finish top 4 and win the league. Same with United, City, Liverpool. Not Arsenal. Spurs, maybe even Leicester. And as cliched as it is, oh, they're the top 6, blah, 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 blah. I don't think Leicester finish 7th. I haven't seen too many good signings from Leicester in comparison to stuff like Chelsea have been doing. Arsenal. So, yeah. So where I go. Now, 6th is basically the lowest confirmed Champions League spot. I do think it'll be exciting to watch, but Arsenal will be down there. And they have made the right signings, but improved in good areas, but the defence still looks shoddy. So they'll be down there. Now it gets tough. Now it gets tough. Now you're going to wind some people up, Kurt. Because this is one thing I did first when I did it the other day. The other evening before football. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm just thinking, do I go full in? Or do you wait? Personally, I think, looking at the signings, there is a high chance this could happen. Would not shock me. And again, I've said it so many times and it has happened and it hasn't happened. So it's not exact proof, but you look at Leicester winning the league. Teams couldn't suss them out playing them once. But teams got better at the end of the season. The games got tougher. Leicester had to work harder. And got a lot more 1-0s, 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 very, very close affairs. The second season, they were sussed out. Now, for me, it's only a matter of time before teams suss out how to beat Liverpool. And then they copy the formula. And then, boom. And also, every other team that's higher than Liverpool at the moment has made some good signings. So, my personal thing is that Liverpool will be 5th. And it's not saying they'll have a drastically poor season. This could be a really tight top 6, 7. Just my thoughts. 4th will be Chelsea. I think that one's easy. And 3rd, also easy, will be Spurs. I've deliberated. This top 6 has changed so much. I was only sitting on this the other day because I thought it's quite reasonable that this could happen. Is that I think the Manchester teams will be battling out again. Battling and battling and battling. My personal thoughts are that if we're going to look at seconds, I might be stupid for this. Especially if this one signing goes off. City haven't improved much. Man United have. Not only in the way they play throughout the season under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but in all aspects. My personal thoughts are United are going to win the league. Don't know what's giving me that inkling. Don't know why. Why am I doing such a stupid thing? United win the league? United win the league? What are you talking about? Well, if they sign Sancho, they are going to be phenomenal. Even without Sancho, they've been tearing teams apart. I just think Man United will be back at the top this year. A lot of good young talent. Who knows? Who knows? But no, I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan. But there we go. That's personally. Boom. There you go. My predictions. There's the bottom half of the table. There's the top. Save that as an image. There you go. Just some personal thoughts that I've had. Do apologise if people have been bored or are infuriated at my stupidity, but hey, you know, can't win them all. So there we have it. United win the league, in my opinion. And I don't support United. I don't support United, but when I've looked at bringing signings in for the wild cards, the first people that go into the team are Martial, Rashford and Fernandes. I don't even consider City. Which is, for me, is a telling sign of what things are going to happen this year. But hey, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You've got Greenwood to come into that as well. Pogba could get back to his best and will get back to his best. Dan James, a bit of raw pace. They've kept Igalo on for a bit. He knows what the back of the net is. He will give players a rest in the Europa League and Cups. Need a bit of class? Chuck Juan Mata on. And the argument, obviously, you look at City, you think, oh yeah, well, KDB. 13 goals, 23 assists, that's insane numbers. It is. I don't know, I just got that feeling. Just got that feeling, and I can't shake it whatsoever. So there we go. It's official. Lost my mind. Cheers, though, everyone, for watching. It's been a thoroughly enjoyable evening. For now, though, going to end the stream because I need to A, finish the rest of my dinner, which is now cold because I've barely eaten it because I can't multitask. B, I need to get OBS ready for the Wildcat stuff. And C, need a bit of a refill. It's getting low. Oh, still can't get over how well that's made. Cheers all for watching. Remember, didn't get 15 likes here, but every 15 likes on the Wildcats, or 10 depending on how many viewers we get, I'm not sure yet. Shot of Sambuca. Coming at ya. Live from around 8:30, probably 9 o'clock. It's going to get wet and wild. Well, actually, no. Hopefully not wet, because you know, the PC's been through enough. I don't want to soak it. Destroy it. But yeah, be wild. Nice to get back and do my stream, though. I will do more of these now. As I say, I've got the graphics for FPL stuff, so I'll hopefully do one a week on FPL, but we shall see. Anyway, cheers all. And I'll see you on the Wildcats a bit later. And if not, you let me down. You let me down. So I will see you there. Take care.